boys and girls. Mrs. Hanson here. So now we are going to work on our sight word sentences together. So you guys will need to get this. I think this is like the first paper in your guys' packet. And you guys will need a pencil and we can do this together. Are you guys ready? All right. So make sure you write your name at the top. And you have your handy dandy pencil ready. And let's read this together because these are all words that I know you guys know. So we're going to look at the picture after we read the sentence to see if that might help us a little bit too. Is it blank for me? So it looks like this little girl has something and then there's a little boy and a little girl. So let's try to fill in the missing sight words to see which one sounds the best. Is it no for me? How does that sound? Not so good. Is it all for me? Does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Is it all for me? That makes sense. Let's try our last one just to be sure. Is it she for me? Well, that doesn't make any sense at all now, does it? So what's our winner? All. Ding, 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 ding. So is it all for me? Is that a question that you could ask? Maybe somebody's bringing you something. It looks like this girl, it has a bag of something, and maybe the little boy or little girl's like, is that all for me? That sounds perfect. So I want you guys to write your word all in all lowercase letters, okay? So we have our lowercase a, our lowercase l, and our other lowercase l. And then we are going to cross out our word all because we know that's the one we used. So that's what our answer is for number one, all. Make sure you guys are taking your time, writing your letters neat. All right, number two, blank, it is not. Okay, so let's see what word sounds the best. All, it is not. All, it is not. That sounds silly. What about this one? He, it is not. That doesn't sound right either. Has to be this last one. Let's check. No, it is not. So I think that goes along perfectly. Is it all for me? No, it is not. So since it's at the beginning of a sentence, what do we need to do? We need to capitalize that N for in our word in our new word no. So make sure that your N is capitalized. And then you have your lowercase o, and then you cross it off. So we have no, it is not. Is that all for me? No, it is not. Okay, you guys ready? Now, number 3 and 4, we have to really look at the pictures because this is where it's going to help us. So you can see a mom comes over and she has, looks like with like little cups. Oh, I know what they got. They have some popcorn. So this little girl has a cup of or container of popcorn. They're saying, is that all for me? No, it is not. Now the mom is going and giving some popcorn to the little boy. You guys all see that? So she has the big popcorn bowl, dumping a little bit of popcorn in the smaller bowl. So let's see what sounds good here. Oh, let's read it first. Blank will get a bit. So let's see what sounds good. He will get a bit. That sounds pretty good. What about how we'll get a bit? No way, Jose. What about no we'll get a bit? No, that doesn't work, huh? You think he will get a bit? And look, that works perfect because the little boy is getting a bit of popcorn, right? So they're saying, no, it's not all for you, but he will get a bit. So we are going to write our word he. And what letter do we need at the beginning? A capital letter. You guys are the smartest smarty pants in all of Smarty Pantsville. Okay, so we are going to capitalize our H. And then we're going to do a lowercase e for our word he. And then cross it off. Then our last one, let's look. So it looks like the little girl has some, the little boy has some, and now the little girl has some. So they all have some. So it says he will get a bit. Now let's see what our next sentence says. Blank will get a bit. Just like our sentence right before. But he isn't one of our options. So let's see how these other words fit because they're trying to say another word will fit there too. She will get a bit. That sounds pretty good. Let's check the other ones just to be sure. C will get a bit. Man, no C. What about how will get a bit? You guys think she will get a bit? So it says he will get a bit, she will get a bit. Does that make sense? I think so too. So, since it's at the beginning of our sentence, make sure we are capitalizing that S for she. So we have a capital S, a lowercase h, and a lowercase e. And then we are crossing off the. So these are your answers. Number 1 is all. Number 2 is no. Number 3 is he. And number 4 is she. And they match up perfectly with our pictures. So make sure you guys are writing super nice and neat and make sure those letters are capitalized because it always has to be capitalized at the beginning of our sentence. And that is it for this paper. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.